Okay, my friends, once again, nice to meet you and hear from you. You are in health mood, I think, and I hope enjoying life there in Iraq. Are you in Iraq, all of you, or some of you are in Iran joining for us? Friends, do you hear me in Iraq? Muhammad, all of us in Iraq, yeah? Right now you are in Iraq. That's okay. Lucky this technology which maybe lets you be there with your friend, with your families, and do not go ahead for doing your mission. Okay, do you hear me, friends? Oh, nice, 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 nice. Well. That's okay. Okay, nice, nice. So, friends, this session belongs to the subject seminar, uh, one of the maybe challengeable sessions and lessons of the MA, which leads you to your thesis. MA thesis, which are there waiting for you, inshallah, to write something. Uh, but friends, in my own idea, as a human being, as insan, as Adam, whenever we are going to do something, we have to challenge, we have to effort to do our best for that job, to create some lovely thing, some valuable thing. In Iran, also, we have many friends there, like you, MA students or PhD students there. Whenever I talk to them about their thesis, I mention this case to them also. Uh, Whether something to be with you, to type your name on that paper, your name is very important for you. You live with your name. Your dignity is there with your names, you know. You must proud of your names. Then you should not, what we say, let it be destruct. Let it be destruct your name, damage your name. Then, whenever anything is there around you which leads to your name, then take care of it. Your name would be there on your thesis. Then you have to do a precious work, a precious job. Then you will enjoy. Otherwise, yeah, many friends are there. They are going to give their thesis to others to copy paste them. Then they are bringing them for the Viva session. And as a referee there, I am going to find out that this is not her or his work. Then it is not precious for us. Then uh, for your, 2 years you are there as a student of MA. Then at the end of your this semesters, you are going to show the conclusion, to show the your life, collection of your life within these 2 years, spending of your time for something. Remember this sentence from me. This is very important. The nature. The nature is not going to give you in its cheap price, in its cheap price. Then take care. To get something from outside, from nature, you have to lose something from inside. You decided to get your MA degree, then you have to lose something. Sometimes in this time you can enjoy for yourself, but you decided to get something more. You know, that is why maybe you are challenging to get your MA. Then you have to challenge to get a good proof of the university. No voice? My voice is not there, friends? You cannot hear me? It is clear, but Saad Saleh mentioned that my voice is not there. Maybe Muhammad, Mona Muhammad, is it clear? That's okay. Maybe, okay, nice, nice, nice. Fikri Adia Shaweli. Yeah, maybe she has problem. Yeah, yeah, maybe with her own maybe devices. Something is wrong with you because other friends maybe mentioned that my voice is clear. Uh, please try to do something for your device. I mean, yeah, as I mentioned, friends, to get something from the nature, you have to lose something. But try, as my teacher there in India mentioned me also, Ali, do your best while doing your job. Then God will bestow you whatever you want. You know, you do your mention in its right way, then God is there waiting for you because he, or let it be she, I don't know whether he is there or she is there. Then this is a challengeable uh, pronoun among the critics of the world also. Then, friends, God is going to see what you have done. Then he or she is going to give you present. You know, he is there, God is there, waiting for you to see, to watch what is going on there from you for the creators of God on the earth. You know, then he will surely, he will surely felicitate you. Felicitate means to give someone bunches of flower, you know, to give someone a gift, but precious gift. Then God is there to felicitate you if you do your job in its right way, if you challenge more and more for your mission. So your thesis would be the same case, would be the end of your MA challenges. You know, your thesis would be there at the university forever. On the maybe I don't know maybe, whether you are going to record it on the internet or no, but it would be there, I think. Then it would be there forever. Then your name is there on your thesis. Take care of your name to be honorable name there. Not maybe after reading of the thesis, people are going to judge you, to judge you. Take care of the dignity of your names. Okay, friends, this seminar belongs to such case. I mean, to do some previous works for your thesis. Then here, during this term, uh, you are going, first of all, to find out a title, to find out a title for your thesis, whether for your real thesis or let it be artificial, I don't know whether. But you have to, first of all, find out a title for yourself. Then, after finding out a title, you have to prepare a proposal for that title. Then, inshallah, thereafter, after third semester, you are going to start your thesis with your supervisors and advisors also. Then this fortunately this time belongs to you to find out your titles and write something about them to know how to manage your thesis. But the case is there. In what ways? In what through what principles? In which paths you have to go through to write an academic thesis, an academic scientific thesis, not a usual one. Then through this term, inshallah, I will tell you what to do to have a precious thesis, to have an informative thesis at the end of your MA, inshallah. Okay, for this, let us call you through this session my researchers. Yeah, now you are not my students and friends. Here in this class, I am going to call you my researchers, my lovely researchers, my friendly researchers, my great researchers, my Iraqi researchers, and so on. So, my researchers, first of all, my question is this. Again, warm-up activity at the beginning of the classes is there with me. I would like to friends also join to the class, talk to me, write to me, say something, even insult me. It is even valuable for me if you insult me through the classes also. So, friends, the first question of mine is this. What do we mean by research? Which you are going to challenge within the next term for you. Research, research. Research. What do we mean by research? As an academic student, first of all, we have to find out what do we mean by research. تحقيق, yeah, تحقيق, حق, yeah, it comes from حق, right, it means right. تحقيق, in Persian we say it تحقيق. تحقيق comes from the word حق. حق means right. Yeah, تحقيق, yes. It is Arabic word also, to study. To write something new, not written before. Fikri Yadi Shwaili. Yeah, but this is not correct. To write something new, not written before. I cannot accept this from you. Sorry. Because this is not the main mission of research again. But here you cannot say research is research because this is academic word and we have to define it. To study, to examine. To study, to examine, sir, what? Muhammad. To study what? To examine what? Safa is there, is the field where someone looks for solutions of gaps and find the reason behind them, then to present solutions in professional way. Good, nice, Safa. You are right, but still you have something to say more about research. Yes, friends, other friends also are there. 15 friends are there present at the class. You have to talk, please. Who is Shima? Shima Hassan Matrud. Shima Hassan Matrud Al Jawad. Who is there? Shima, please write something. Yeah. Taysir say that research is a systematic, inquiry to describe, explain, predict, and control the observed phenomenon uh, can be the definition of research also. To study or examine a particular case. Yeah, we are going to, yeah, exactly this. Sometimes in our research, we are going to limit our case of a study, and it would be a particular case for us. Yes, exactly. But again, say something more about research for me, please. Other friends also join us. Join us, other friends. This session is very important for us because I have to teach you how to prepare yourself for the writing of your thesis. It is important. Then friends must challenge more and more. Yes, friends, yes. Okay, Mona Muhammad says that research is a way of looking for new information, new understanding, and new facts. It can be a part of, yeah, research also, Mona. Thank you. Ali Joseph Mabad Saidi, yeah, is the procedure by which we search for facts and something seem unclear. Yeah, that is the part of research. But just again, I would like, Safa says that it is a big body of questions and queries where researchers should follow so systematic techniques to prove the fact exactly. Nice, nice, Safa. Yeah, claims. It can be, yeah, part of. These are the definition of research from my friends. Yeah, other friends also are there. I'm still waiting for other friends also to hear from them. They escaped from the class. Oh. We had 16 friends, now we have just 10 friends there. Do not escape from the battle, from the place of battle. We have to stay and fight against the enemies. Great new knowledge and gathering, Fikri says that great new knowledge and gathering information about a specific topic. Yeah, this is the case also with research. Yes, friends. Okay, just now we have, okay, nice. Friends, whatever you mentioned here, most of you mentioned new, the word new. New means uh, an object or a thing which is not there before, and you are going to find out some, yeah. But first of all, we have to know the meaning of search. As you mentioned, most of you mentioned there, whenever we are going to find out unknown thing, new thing, it is search. I am searching for a new thing, you know. Taser says that it can be defined as seeking objective knowledge. Yes, yes, it can be there also. You know, whenever we are going to find out, see friends, search comes from the, I think, French word, search walk, so, yeah, search walk, something like this, which means go about something, go about something, means to find out something, yeah. Digging, yeah, belongs to the searching. Whenever an archaeologist, for example, whenever an archaeologist is going to find out some precious and expensive materials of the history, he's digging carefully to find out. To find out means search, friends. But research, you know, we add the prefix re to the search, you know, re plus search. Yeah, this is research. As I mentioned, search means to find out new thing, okay? But research means to refine it, find, refine something new, refine something new. Then research exactly means friends, friends. Please remember these things because you first of all know that who is a researcher. What do we mean by research? Otherwise you cannot be successful through writing your thesis. And as I know, even our PhD candidates do not know how to write their thesis because they do not know what is the mission of a researcher. What should a researcher do through his or her thesis? You know, that is why, first of all, you have to know exactly what do we mean. Yeah, by research or what does a researcher means. Research, friends, then means to add something, to add something, to modify something, to modify something, to add something, you know, to remove, to remove the mistakes. See, friends, research means to add something to the previous ones. Already something is there. You are going to add something to the previous founded thing, you know. Then to modify something, something maybe is not clear, then you are going to modify it, to modify it, to explain it more and more, you know, to give more information about something, you know. Then this is the research. And to remove the mistakes, some mistakes already are there through the researches of others, through the searches of others, you know, then you are going to remove those mistakes, to correct them, you know. Then this is the mission of research. Then, uh, very simply, remember that research means to add something, to modify something, to remove the mistakes of something. So then we can, yeah, to inquire, yeah. Then very easily, now we can define that a researcher, remember friends, a researcher is someone who is going to add, to modify, to remove the mistakes of previous works, previous searches, previous research, you know, because through your thesis you have uh, a part of your thesis there as literature review or review of literature. In that place, which is the very important part of your thesis, you are going to talk about the previous works by others. To discover Muhammad means to search something. Whenever you are going to discover, here you can add something, Muhammad, to discover new things of the previous ones, to discover the facts which are not there in the previous work, you know, not to discover something new, you know, to discover something new cannot be the work of a researcher, but to discover something new about the studies by Ali Aryan, okay, about the studies by Ali Aryan, about Ali Aryan's book Sell Your Clouds, Keep Yourself, about the poetry book of Ali Aryan, okay, something like this. then you cannot say to discover. To discover means to recognize. To recognize, this is not the case of a researcher. A researcher, you cannot do your research on a title if literature review or sources are not there available for you. What does it mean? Whenever you are going at the end of your research work, you are going to mention some bibliography or works cited. It means that these works are not mine. I got some help from those sources which are not mine. Even through your thesis, you cannot talk about your own idea. I said, as I mentioned, who are you? You are the researcher. Mostly, you should not use the word I there. I. Do not. Mostly use the thereafter I will mention my friends. Use the passive sentences whenever you are doing your research, especially in literature. It is important because your work must be beautiful, as I mentioned. Use as the researcher mentioned, as it has been mentioned, like this. But many times our students says that, as I said, then in your Viva session, if you say, as I said, a referee would tell you, who are you? Then give proofs. If you say, give your proof, and proofs are not there with you, then it would be challengeable for you. Then it's okay to use just passive sentences and do not mention I, or your name there as a researcher. Then that's okay. Then a researcher simply means someone who is going to add something to the previous works, to modify the previous works, to correct, to remove the mistakes of the previous search or previous works. Exactly, this is, yeah. Then knowledge or information to generate new concepts. This is invention, fikri. To create new knowledge or information to generate new concepts. This is invention. This is creation. This is not research. To create something new for others, it means to invent something, to create something. But here, a researcher is not a creator. A researcher is someone who is going through the previous works of others to find out whether they are right or not. Here, Fakri, to add something. To add something. Suppose, let me have an example here. Uh, you are literature students. You are going to work on literary titles. Yes. Suppose that one of you have got that a researcher before has gone through the works of Shakespeare, and he has mentioned that at the end Shakespeare has uh, 36 works, great works, plays, and maybe poems, and so on. 36. Then you are going to find out that he is not right because one more work is there by Shakespeare. He has not mentioned there. Then you are going to find out that 37 works are there from Shakespeare for us, and you are going to challenge more about. Your title would be Works of Shakespeare or Shakespeare writings, works. Then you are going there to say to the people, though already some people have gone through the works of Shakespeare and found that he has 36 works. I, or the researcher here in this study, would like to say that according to this proof, Shakespeare has 37 works, not 36 works. Got it, friends? This is the researcher. You are going to chat uh, a very, very original title if you are going to choose a very, very original title for you. If you cannot find out sources to use them through your thesis, then it cannot be a research work. It cannot be a thesis. Yes, something must be new in your thesis. Yes, something must be new. But that new thing you are going to add to the previous ones. Not originally, it would be new. Because in that case, a part of your thesis would be empty without sources. Then how you can collect sources about the title, which is very new and original for us. For example, uh, this COVID-19 virus is there. So many things are not clear about it. If you go through that, you are not going to find out, original works before about the virus, and you cannot do something about it. It would not. But yeah, sometimes you are going to write something from your own, mind, from your own works. It would be search. It would be search. Got it, friends? The researcher now simply means someone who is going to find out, sorry, to add, to modify, to remove the mistakes of the previous works, remember this, because you need a part to collect some data for your thesis. Then take care of this case, and immediately you have to start to find out your titles for your research, topic. Your titles, your topics must be there. Please, up to the next session, try to find out your own ideas about your own titles and send it through WhatsApp for me. Let me know, let me see them, and maybe through the class also we are going to challenge some of them to talk about some titles, to narrow them, whether they are acceptable to write something on them or no. We will challenge about it. Prepare some titles, not just a title. Prepare some titles for yourself. First of all, you have to take care. You have to search the same title which already is there. If you choose to as your titles, it would be not acceptable from your supervisor or from Iran doc, system in Iran also for us. Take care. Search from Google what title you have chosen for yourself, and find out whether the similar title already was there or not. Then uh, mostly in Iran, for my own friends, students, as I mentioned them, interest is very important while you are doing your thesis. You are not interested on any topic, please do not go through them. Mostly, I heard that some teachers are there, they enforce their students to do something about their own titles. This is not good. This is not valuable. This is not precious. This is not okay with the teacher to enforce the students to do teachers' own titles. You have to do your own way. You have to do, inshallah, whatever are interested for you in literature. Please go through them. Especially, you have such great poets, you have such great writers, you have such great novelists there in Iraq. I would like you to give a hand to contribute to your own literature also, to compare those lovely poets of yourself with some other English poets, American poets, Australian poets, Indian poets, but in English language. It would be precious for you to do something for your own culture, your own language, your own poets, your own writers, and let the world see. In Iraq, also, we have many people, many poets who are outstanding ones. Then, now, how to find out titles? But now we got the meaning of research. Yes, friends? If not, let me give some more. If yes, let me go to the other subject. Have you got the meaning of research and the mission of a researcher now? Yes or not? Answers are not there. Yes. Mona Muhammad says that yes. With capital Y means 100 times yes. Muhammad after Reza says yes. Fikri, yes. It is good. It is nice. Taysir also says yes. Yes. Howeide Kaduri also says yes. Nice. Thanks God. Thanks God, which my friends are so much uh, smart to get something from the teacher in no time as soon as possible. That's okay. Now, friends, we are going to talk. You know, writing is a very hard task. Whoever says that writing is nothing, even in your usual writings, for example, you are going to write silly words on your paper. Writing is very hard. As I remember such a lovely story from Ernest Hemingway. His servant, his servant says that when he decided to write, yes, to write what? Which famous work from Ernest Hemingway? Do you know? Yes, friends. Ernest Hemingway's very famous work of art is پیرمرد و دریا پیرمرد و دریا in Persian we say پیرمرد و دریا. Friends, you have not heard about. Aha, yeah, exactly. Mustafa, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Muhammad, thank you. Yes. پیرمرد و دریا in Persian we say. And in English, this is the old man and the sea. Yeah. That servant, his servant writes, whenever he decided to write the old man and the sea, more than 100 times, at the first sentence, see friends, at the first sentence of the old man and the sea, he wrote the sentence for us and he threw it away because it was not okay with him. More than 100 times he wrote the first sentence. More than 100 times he wrote the first sentence. Such a great writer of the world wrote the first sentence of his work more than 100 times. And see what should we do, whether we are not such a great man of the world. Then writing really is hard task. Really uh, is affordable for us. You have to struggle. You have to strive while you are going to write. Then it is not easy case for you to write your thesis because you are not going to write a novel. You are not going to write a poem. Then here you have to write an academic work of art. You know, then it has own characteristics. principles, academic principles of the, otherwise your supervisor, your advisor, the committee is not going to accept your work. That is why I'm saying writing really is very hard task. Then to find out your title, how we should find out our titles. It is so easy. The first source for our titles is our own classes, but not in MA. First of all, you should think about your titles through your BA courses. Unfortunately, in our own country, teachers are not going to teach the students to find out their titles, their interests through the BA courses. And this is not a good case with our teachers. I hope teachers should do this through their classes to teach to students, BA students, to think about, to challenge about, to strive about, to struggle about, to effort about their titles of MA. Then it would not be maybe challengeable or controversial whenever they are going to start the MA, and they are not be anxious about their titles when the time is arrived. I mean, the third semester is going on to after 2 months. You would be there to write your thesis. But still, I do not know whether your titles are ready or not. So the titles, I mean, the first source is the classes, is the literature classes, different classes of you. Whenever your teacher is talking, whenever the friends are going to their to give their lovely lectures for the class, whenever something abruptly, we say abruptly means suddenly, suddenly comes into your minds. Why did Hamlet uh, kill his uncle while he is praying? You know, this is the question comes into your mind. Why delay is there? Though the father's spirit tells Hamlet, your uncle and your mom killed me, you know, but why delay still is there from Hamlet to do not kill his mom and his uncle. Hmm? And at the end, even this delay causes his own death also. You know, then these are the cases. You know, as one of your friends also there mentioned, solution. A researcher, one more mission of a researcher is that to find out some solutions to the problems of the world, to the problems of their own fellows, you know, to Iraqi people. Some problems are there among you. The researcher must find out some solutions to that problems. This is the researcher. Now, then the first source for the titles is your own classes, is your own get-togethers, you know, is your own society, is your own TVs. Then you can find out those movies. Even movies can be lovely sources to find out your titles. The second source is internet. Alhamdulillah, internet right now is available there, even in our villages. It is there. You can go through internet to find out your interests, your titles from the internet also. This is the second source for you. But the precious and knowledgeable sources for your titles are the theses which are provided before and available there at your universities, you know, libraries. The theses by previous students would be very knowledgeable sources for you, because uh, one part of the thesis is the recommendations part. Any thesis has this part in itself. At the end of the thesis, the researcher is going to recommend you, to recommend, suggest you recommendations, suggestions, new suggestions. Those suggestions can be titles for you, friends. Do not, what we say, kill yourself to find out titles from here and there. Go into the universities, libraries, get those theses by others, then go through the part, suggestions, and recommendations for further studies. Then easily those suggestions of previous works would be a titles for you. Uh, while, as I have seen, many friends are going here and there, challenging, they are spending many times wandering here and there to find out a small, just 10 words must be there for your title. Then they are wandering here and there to find out titles. Titles already are there waiting for you through teasers, which have have been written before for you by others. Then you can go through books. Books also are very academic sources for you to find out. You can go through articles, friends. Articles, but in what we say, especially in ISI journals, Scopus journals. You can go through the articles which are published by great, journals of the world. They can give you many ideas, many impressions about writing thesis on them, friends. Then again, this sometimes whenever you are going to work on some works by those writers who are still alive in the world, easily you can go through internet to talk to them, to interview with them, to collect something from them, you know to do your thesis on those subjects. It would be also precious for you to find out your titles. But friends, the technical matter, the technical, now these I mentioned for my friends are the sources to find out titles. But how to write a title? No, this is challengeable. Friends, a title, as already, I have got some information from my students. I mean, MA students from Azad University of Tabriz, um, uh, which were not my own students before. Uh, Strange things are there. Even they do not know how to write a title, or which characteristics a title must be have. You know, who is there among our friends to tell us what characteristics, principles, or rules must there through title and academical, I mean, many titles. Remember, friends, title is very important. Title is the index of the text. Remember, your name is important. Maybe many challenges were there when you was born, from your mom, family, and the other relatives came together to find out a name for you, to call you Muhammad, to call you Fikri, to call you Huwaide, to call you Natiq, to call you Mustafa, because they thought that this name would be there with you till your time of death, then it would be honorable name. Yes, it would be precious name. It would be meaningful name for you. Then title is very much important. Name is very much important. As a reader, first of all, I am going to see the title of a book, a title of an article, a title of a thesis. If it would be precious for me, knowledgeable, informative for me, then I will go through the text. Then title is important. How to challenge to find out title is one case. How to write a title is one more case for our friends. Yeah, just I'm waiting for my friends to write something about how to write title or which characteristics a title must be have. The title should not be a general one. It must be a specific. Yeah, title must be. I mean, we have to match. For example, you cannot write Shakespeare works as my title. Yeah, it cannot be a title because you have not such a times to go through the Shakespeare's works, all of them, 37 works of Shakespeare within 3 months or 4 months, which you have as a time of your Viva session. Then, yeah, a general topic or title cannot be a title for you to write something, as Muhammad mentioned. Yes, friends, come on. The characteristics of a title, which is important, you have to know. هل من ناصر ينصرني. Oh, I know some Arabic. هل من ناصر ينصرني about writing. Yeah, as you Fikri as should be specific. Yeah, Muhammad already mentioned it. Come to Karbala. Then هل من ناصر ينصر. Uh, But here also, in my own classes, I use this statement for my Turkish and Persian students also. Whenever I am asking some questions and no answer is there, I say them also, Hal min Nasir yansurni, Hal min Nasir yansurni. Otherwise, I am going to listen to the songs of Kazim, 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 Jawad, my favorite singer. Fikri, is a good thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Turkey should not be in question. Yeah, it might friends, sorry for interruption again from the internet. Now, do you hear me? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Then let me see the answers by my friends. Yeah, it should describe the topic, should not describe the main result of the research. Yeah, exactly. Then some something like hypotheses must be there. So as I mentioned, friends, yeah, as and you, one of your friends also mentioned there, the title, first of all, in a technical way, must not be in question form. Have a reasonable details. It should be interesting to the reader. Yeah, these are the ornaments of the title. Or let me teach you a good word. Ornament or razzle dazzle, we say. Razzle dazzle. These are literary words. You have to learn them. Razzle dazzle. These are the ornaments of the title, yes. As mentioned, yeah, it should not be in question form and it should not be even a sentence, a completed sentence. Then it should be a statement. Yeah, it must be something must be there, Then Then up to here, as your friend gave me a hand, contributed me, they gave their own lovely ideas also for us. Sometimes we find the title of a literary work as a mystery far from the events. Yeah, but in the same sense, it conveys a message to the reader that must be interpreted. Exactly, Wade. Yeah, that is the case also about the title. But uh, yes, I'm waiting for other answers. If so, Muhammad says that it should contain important keywords to be found by a search bar. Something must be there. We call them variables, variables and important keywords. It's okay to be mentioned there to give us key, not words, but works must be there. Okay. Yes, other friends. Uh, Bakri says that should not have hyphens or colons. No, Bakri, sometimes you can use, for example, commas, comma, between, suppose that you have chosen three works of for T.S. Eliot to do something about them, yes? Then, whenever you are going to number three works of him, then it is okay among two of them put comma. Colons is okay, but hyphens also sometimes is okay. You can use, but if you need, otherwise do not use. It is not okay. But sometimes we need to use hyphens and colons in our, but it's okay to do not use them. Otherwise, you can use. Okay. Safar says that to match the volume of the research and the topic being discussed in a way that makes it appropriate to its level without any exaggeration. And yeah, exaggeration must be there. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, exaggerated things are there. But if you suppose that exaggeration in your title would attract the readers, it's okay to have that one also in your title. The title is very important in my opinion, yes, Hoide, because it attracts the reader's attention. Exactly, it is. Use words that create a positive impression and stimulate the readers. Yes, Muhammad, yes, it is important. It is important. Positive impression is important. Yeah, it should give a direct or direct yes idea. That's okay. Yeah, Zahra, Zahra, Muhammad Abdul Karim, Turkey. Zahra, can you speak Turkish also? Because Turkey is there, or this is Turkey or Turkey something. Is it Turkey? Because as I know that many people are there in Iraq also can speak in Turkish. We have so lovely musics from those people in Iraq. Ali Joseph says that title is most important step so that it identifies the way we use in writing the whole rest steps. Yes, yes, exactly. Taysir again says that it should avoid using abbreviations. Yes, 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 yes. This is very exact and important tip which you mentioned there, Jawad Kazem. Abbreviation should not be there in our thesis, the title of thesis. Should be interesting for the readers as to be good title. Yeah, factory, it's okay. Okay, friends, thank you very much for your lovely ideas and your lovely, let it be sentences, which wrote there with your lovely fingers. Then the most important things about the appearance of title, as I mentioned, is this. Uh, Zahra, this is your, but am I right? My pronunciation is right? After Turkey, is it Turkey or Turkey or Tereki, something like Turkey? Zahra Muhammad Abdul Karim. Yeah, Turkey, exactly. Then I am right. Turkey. We say Turkey. That's okay. Our modern tongue is Turkish. Yeah. Then, uh, Alhamdulillah, good names are there here among our friends. Okay, nice, Sahra. Nice, nice. If we dig and dig some more, maybe you belong to Turkish people also. Zahra, such a great name. I love this name. Uh, my sister's name is Zahra. Two of my cousins' names are Zahra. And I think whoever's name is Zahra in my classes also, I give them 2 points, 2 marks more. Lucky you. Lucky you, Zahra. Then now the other friends also are going to say that we are Zahra also. We are Zahra also to get 2 marks. Yeah? Thank you, Zahra. Thank you. Yeah. Muhammad is going to change his name into Zahra. What about what about your gender, Muhammad? God bless all of you, friends. Uh, you no need to change your name. Muhammad also is a good name. It's a lovely name, great name. Zahra is the daughter of Muhammad. Thank you, friend. Uh, Always, I would like to have funny classes with my friends. It was my first challenge to have classes with foreign people, but as it seems that you are as like as me also, and it is a great maybe opportunity for me to have funny classes with my friends also. Yeah, yeah. See, Taser has mentioned that Zahra is the name of all of us. That's okay, nice. And I am going to give for all of you 2 marks. Don't worry. Good fun among us, especially this is the class of seminar and such things we need. Okay, thank you. Zahra says that I am so pleasure to speak with you. Thank you, Zahra. Thank you. God bless you. And I am also so lucky, teacher, to have such lovely students from Iraq this term. Okay, let's go to the discussion again. Yeah. Uh, Ali Joseph says that thanks, doctor, for your kind words. Thank you, Ali. Ali, I love your name also because my name is also Ali. You are in Iran. We say whoever is in the same name, we say we are Dadashi. Dadashi means brother. Okay, Dadashi. We are Dadashi means brother. Uh, okay, so Adash and Dadash. Yes, Adashi and Dadashi. Ad in Turkish means name, friends. Whoever is in the same name in Turkish, we say we are adashi. Adashi, ad means name in Turkish, means we are in both names. The same name with you need remarks. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. Then I am waiting for you at the end, and in my exam, Ali must give me 10 marks. But humanity exam, huh? Not my this academic exam. Hope you friends in my humanity exam give me just 10, then it will be okay. That's okay. Um, our friends, uh, but still, friends are writing something, and I have to respect them, and I am waiting for them to write something. Thanks, Ali. Okay, friends. Now let's go again to the characteristics of a good title. Yeah, as I mentioned, let me give example. Uh, a friend would like to write something about mysticism. Yeah, about mysticism, which is my own special and my own favorite topic. Mysticism, this is a general word, mysticism. You know, now I would like to find out a title for my thesis about mysticism. This is a general word. You know. Now I'm coming to the literature. First of all, I have to find out some works in literature which are written by some mystical poets. In Iran, in our own country, for example, mm, Molavi, I think you have heard such a great name. Yes? Maulana, Masnavi Molavi, yes? Hamse Tabrizi, Maulana, so famous writer. Yeah, when I am going about through the works of Maulana, for example, Masnavi Manavi, or Divan Shams, okay, then I am facing, yeah, some tips, some titles, yeah, Tabrizi, Shams Tabrizi, Afar, about mysticism, then it would be okay for me. It would be okay for me to go, to choose some points, some tips, some titles of the Masnavi Molavi, okay, or mystical poems there as my title. Then whenever I am going to write a title about this case, first of all, I have to take care of the general word itself. Mysticism is like an ocean, as I mentioned. Mysticism is so vast and expand the title. But now here, I have to mention that selected the selected, for example, features, selected features, or let it be mystical, mystical, the selected mystical features of The selected, let it be there. The selected mystical features. Now I narrowed the title. Now I can, because here I am going to select some things. For example, humanity. For example, loving of others. For example, self-knowing. For example, curiosity. Many states and stations are there in mysticism, uh, which I have to select some of them to do work on it. Otherwise, it is not possible for a researcher to go through the whole states and stations of mysticism. It needs 100 years for us to do something about the whole features of mysticism to write something. It is not possible for everyone to do so. So, to narrow the mysticism, first of all, I have to select something from the mysticism. The selected mystical features. Selected means four, five, six, seven, 10 of them. I am going to work on them. But you are not going to mention these selected mystical features here on your title because it makes your title so long. It is not possible here. But in your chapters, I mean, introduction chapter, you are going to talk to say the readers, to say the supervisor that my selected features of mysticism are this, that, and. It depends on yourself to choose how many features of the mysticism. This is the first step to narrow. You should narrow your title to do so on it. The second step is this. Now these are the variables of. What about your writer? Mystical features of which country? Mystical features of which religion? Mystical features of which university writers? Mystical features of which period? Then these are important. You have to go to find out here as literature students a work of art, a literary work of art, whether it would be a novel, a poetry collection, or a play, and so on, essay, and so on, a short history, and other things. Then you have to find out those works. And the writer's name also must be there in your title. Yeah, the selected mystical features in مصنوی مولوی of Molavi or by Molavi. Now it's okay. Now it would be a good title for you. But the case is this. What about the other works of Molavi? In your limitation part of your thesis, you are going to say that, yeah, as for the shortage of time, I couldn't go through the Divan Shams Tabrizi, just I could go through the Masnavi Manavi to find out the selected features in this work. Then it would be what we say easy task for you to do so. You have a plan right now. The structure of your thesis is there right now. You are going just to select some mystical points from what? From the Masnavi Manavi by whom? By Maulana. Now it's okay. About Shakespeare, the same case would be there. Sometimes you are coming to go through the theories also as your approach. We call them approach. Your approach sometimes whenever you are going to work about literary works is the approach. What is your approach? For example, you are going to study about T.S. Eliot's works, for example. T.S. Eliot's poem, Hollow Men. But from what point of view you would like to work that? From what theory you are going enter into this work of art? I mean, Hollow Men by T.S. Eliot. This is important also. You have to take care of that also. Your approach can be, for example, what we say, psychological point of view. I'm going to find out the Hollow Man from psychological point of view, from modernist point of view, from realist point of view, from classic point of view. This that approach also would be there with you in your thesis if you are going to do so on any literary work from your own, maybe as your title, then it is important for you to find out any approach also for your title, friends. Then I think for today, because this is, as I mentioned, very much controversial work for us, then it's okay for you. Today, we in this class, in the seminar class, we find out that how, how to write a title, and already we learned that what do we mean by a research and who is a researcher. This is enough for today for my friends. Now the assignments or homework for my friend is this. Please, every student, every researcher, every friend, let it be, friend is going to choose some titles of their own interest, which are, without interesting on your titles, please do not write anything, even a word. Choose those titles for yourself which you are interested on them, you know, and everyone knows his or her own interests better than their supervisors, better than their advisors, better than their family members, even. Then, for the next session or up to the next session, through WhatsApp group, please write some titles of yourself and send them through WhatsApp for me with your lovely names, mentioning your names there also, and let me see those titles. And maybe the next session we are going to discuss some of those titles in the class, and I will tell you merits and demerits of your titles also, and whether you can write something about those titles or not. Then we are going to start our proposals, to prepare your proposals, and I will tell you how to write a proposal. Then stage is yours. You can ask your questions about whatever you like, and you can talk for me, okay, for some minutes, which we left up to the ending of the session. Yes, Ahmad says that, please, doctor. Any suggested PDF books to be? Yeah, I will send you. No, I have prepared. I have prepared a good pamphlet with my own words, with easy English for the students of BA and MA. This is my own writing. Whatever I am sending you belongs to myself. I have prepared those pamphlets. You cannot find out those things through internet because they belong to me. Then these are my own efforts within 17 years of teaching and doing maybe research in literature or on literature. Then I will send you something, Muhammad, in WhatsApp group. But the case is this: as you are the student of literature, please go to the Avli University. There's Avli University. I am writing here. Avli University. You know, go to the Avli University through internet, and there write MLA format, MLA, MLA format, please. Yeah, you have to download this from Avli University, not anywhere else, because they are not legal for us, at least. Let it be like this. Go to the Avli University site and write there MLA for Modern Language Association, MLA Modern Language Association, format, latest version. I think 9th edition must be there for you, and download it because you need it whenever you are going to write your thesis. You have to go. 8th edition is there, but 9th edition also I have seen before, I think. Go and get the 9th edition, please. Then it would be very much helpful for you, and you have to have this pamphlet or book with you because you need it as the student of literature while you are going to write your MA thesis. Inshallah, I am waiting for your PhD also. Because you have to challenge to get your PhD. Otherwise, MA is not enough for you, especially in the technology days, in postmodern days. You need a high degree certificates. Okay, I would be there, inshallah, to see these names thereafter as PhD students also. Full MLA format or no, please full MLA, Sometimes summaries also are there, but they are not good for you. Just full must be in full format, it would be something like 90 pages, something like this, 90 pages. Already I have got it from the, you have to spend some money also for that. It is not possible for us, but I think I have got it already. Let me search it from my own laptop. If that file is there still, I will send you through the WhatsApp also. Otherwise, you have to challenge. One more pamphlet is there. Its name is Doing Research or All Quest for New Things. This is my own work. I will send it to you. Mostly talking about the full 9th edition, exactly. Yeah, Zahra, already friends did it. Zahra, join us, please. Zahra, I think Muhammad or one of friends did it before. Then you can join to WhatsApp group also there with us. Give your number, or friends send the link of WhatsApp here into the group. Then let friends also join there. for us. Yeah, for both classes, I mean, Persian literature class and this seminar also, already friends have created uh, two groups. Okay, friends, just as I have one more class with other friends also today at your own university, and I mean University of Tehran, then I must say Khoda Hafiz or something like this, goodbye for our friends up to the next session. But in WhatsApp group, I will contact you. So friends, have a lovely day. Have a good day. Do not forget to be happy. Uh, do not forget to be in the family and listen music and appreciating your parents, especially mom and dad, who are there, who are supporting you. Then, friends, it is so important. Uh, mm, bring happiness for yourself. As Osho says, happiness is there behind the door, waiting for you. Just knock the door and possess them. You have to be happy because you are young people right now, but let people enjoy from your happiness also, and take care your happiness. Never ever spoil the rights of others. في أمان الله مع السلامة إلى اللقاء. Am I right? You have to teach me Arabic also, huh? Yeah, خدا حافظ. خیلی ممنون. Thank you, friends. Hope you are going to have a lovely life and a lovely day, enjoying life. Give my best family good day. مع خیلی ممنون است. مرسی بچه های خوبم. Thank you and have a good day. Okay, my friends. Once again, nice to meet you and hear from you. You are in health mood, I think, and I hope enjoying life there in Iraq. Are you in Iraq, all of you, or some of you are in Iran?